As construction plans for a pipeline project are underway in northern Minnesota, many residents, especially those living on the proposed route, have little information and many concerns. Sarah Madison sits in on a public panel discussion hosted by the Park Rapids Area League of Women's Voters to hear those concerns addressed.
It was a full house Tuesday night as residents from all over Minnesota wanted to know more information about the Sandpiper Pipeline project.
What was the proposal and what agencies are involved and how you could comment.
Enbridge Pipelines will be heading construction and plans to run a 610-mile pipeline from Tioga, North Dakota to Superior, Wisconsin. The proposal is to use the southern route that runs near Park Rapids.
The south route avoids many of the populated areas that we encounter on the northern route.
But opposition was present among the audience and panelists.
They're here because they don't have any friends along the other route.
Native Americans on the reservation put up a big enough stink. Enbridge doesn't want to go through it again. That's what we need to do here.
Enbridge plans to install the new pipeline that generally follows existing pipelines in northern Minnesota.
So we're not creating a new corridor with this pipeline.
But the fact is that over the long haul, the value of your land is going to be diminished.
The Sandpiper Pipeline will be delivering crude oil to refineries in the Midwest in hopes to provide a stable source of fuel and to reduce reliance on imports.
This is really about North American energy independence.
Why put in this massive oil infrastructure for something that would feed our needs for basically 6 months?
Many of the questions were submitted prior to the event. Most of them were environmental concerns about the project. For instance, who would be responsible if there was an oil spill and who would take care of the cleanup?
You can be assured that as the DNR makes permitting decisions, those concerns are given consideration.
And I've had a lot of concerns about this, and especially because I don't think it is safe at all.
Enbridge plans to start construction near the end of this year, but an environmental impact assessment and permitting still need to be addressed.
But you can see there's a lot of other things that have to happen before we get down to the bottom where there are decisions.
Sarah Madison, Lakeland News.
Enbridge will host one of its first public information meetings on the issue in March.
If you've enjoyed this segment of Lakeland News, please consider making a tax-deductible contribution to Lakeland Public Television.